Government, a simple word, but it may contain many complicated particulars. In Malaysia, there are several types of government, but in the event we are discussed, it's just involve the federal government and the state government. So, what is the federal government and what is the state government? The federal government is the highest authority in Malaysia, and the state government is the highest authority in the state. The federal government responsibilities to maintain the road condition and also election, health, and many. Well, the state government responsibilities to in charge the land, water, custom, and cultural. This political issue discuss about the damaged road in the state, even it under managed by federal road, should take responsibilities by federal government or state government. Penang Chief Minister Lim Kuan Yew said, by the law, state government in Penang will not take responsibilities about the damaged road, about such damaged road, because it is under managed by federal government. This is the law. We must to follow the law. At the same time, other members of other political parties said, because that such damaged roads is the basic infrastructure in Penang, so state government should take responsibilities even it under the managed by federal government. After our group discussion, we totally agree with the statement of Chief Minister Lim. We are point out several main points and also have analysis why we support and agree with the statement about him.
After discussion, we totally agree with Chief Minister Lim Kuan Yew. This is because the defined by law is ensuring people follow. The law is a set of rules made by a legislative and enforced by a state. Therefore, all Malaysian society must comply with the law set by the legislature. If society does not comply with the law set of, then there will be many social problems. The political issues we choose, our group agree with that Chief Minister Lim Kuan Yew said about that is about federal road problem can only be resolved by the federal administration by following the law. And this is not the responsibility of the state government. Therefore, the federal government does not take responsibility for them to solve the problem. Not only that, the federal government is also required to carry out their responsibilities to repair damaged roads, as the responsibility of the federal government is also included in the roads. However, Chief Minister Lim Kuan Yew does his duty to repair damaged roads related to state roads. In a nutshell, I agree again with what Chief Minister Lim Kuan Yew saying. This is because he will follow the law set out to carry out his responsibilities. Finally, our group feel that this law is very important and Malaysians are required to comply with the prescribed laws.
We totally agree with the perspective of Chief Minister Lim Kuan Yew because he has ensured the state road condition is better than federal road. As an evidence, Lim Kuan Yew said that the road towards Chung Ling High School but before reaching the school is in good condition. But when you pass by the school, you will notice that the road is in bad condition. According to what Lim Kuan Yew has said, this is because the part of the road which is in bad condition is under the federal government, but not state government. He says state government has to follow the rule, which means that state government is not allowed to touch the federal road and repair it. Besides that, people can complain about the road condition within 12 hours when they find out the road is in bad condition, and utility companies have to repair the road within 48 hours if the road is belonging to the state government. In the contrary, if the road is belonging to the federal government, then the state government will inform to the federal government only. So, if the federal road is in bad condition, then federal government should repair but not state government. The only thing that state government can do is channel the complaints to the federal government.
We are totally agree the perspective of Chief Minister Lim Guan Eng that he cannot do anything for the terrible road condition in Penang because by the law, state government cannot in charge in the federal road. Our third point to support Chief Minister Lim Guan Eng is federal government should take responsibility to the federal road. Federal or central government is the ultimate authority in Malaysia. Prime Minister is the head of government in Malaysia. Some of the roads in a state belong to the state government and some of the roads under federal government. In this political issue that we study, the worst road is under federal roads. Therefore, Chief Minister Lim Guan Eng cannot do anything for the terrible road condition in Penang. In a nutshell, we think that the federal government should have responsibilities to repair the damaged road in Penang and maintain the road condition in Penang. We agree with the perspective of Penang Chief Minister Lim Guan Eng. He acts as a responsible leader in Penang State when facing the problem of bad condition of the road. We can see through the report of these political issues, Chief Minister Lim Guan Eng was always prepared to react and handle the problem as soon as possible when the state government received the complaints from the residents of Penang State. Even the damaged road under management of federal government, Lim Guan Eng as a leader of Penang State government had taken the responsibility to channel residents' complaints to the federal agency. His action made effective the federal government to repair the broken roads as soon as possible. Besides, he also gave pressure to the state government agency to accept the challenge and repair the Penang State damaged road. And at the same time, he also monitored the related authorities in repairing the road from time to time. He don't want the problem to prolong for half a year or a year. As the Chief Minister in Penang State, he also makes sure the government agencies solve the problem in a short period of time to avoid the problem become serious in future. As a result, we can see that the Penang State Chief Minister is a leader who cares about the citizens in Penang State.
As a conclusion, our group are totally agree with Chief Minister Lim Guan Eng is because he is a person that make himself as an example to lead people to follow the law. This is the first reason we agree with him. The second reason is because he can prove that assuredly state road condition is better than the federal road condition. The next reason is because federal government assuredly should take their own responsibilities to maintain the good condition of the road. The last reason we agree with him is because he already take fully responsibilities as a chief minister to do what should do and what he can do. So we hope through his responsibilities can influence the government decision and improve the quality life of the people. Thank you.